Pardon me there. Okay, as I kind of sat down and then I turned this on, because I just did a reading before, and this song was not in my head. But the song is called Fuel on the Fire by Bear's Den. And I don't know what it is that you are doing to somebody, but you could be putting fuel on the fire and you don't even know it. Okay, so 6th house, I want to say so bad that is Libra. Oh, it's Virgo. It's one before. Okay. Work routine. Work routine. Gemini with the sun. Okay, so you could be, fuel on the fire. You could be on the verge of like just about ready to work with somebody, and somebody who let's see, give me this Gemini energy, this lover's energy, please. Oh, this is amazing energy. Look at this. First fucking card that comes out is the Wheel of Fortune, which is a lot like the sun. The sun is a wheel, right? And then it's got your little dot in the middle. Okay, that's a wheel, right? I always think of the sun as a wheel. So this Gemini energy, oh my God, and look what it came out with. The 6 of dice, which is the 6 of swords. The 6 of swords is moving on. They've got all the red flags there, you know, when the red flags are out. So what this card was about is all the red flags are showing where this Demigorgon is, okay? And they want to bomb it. They want to just bomb the forest to kill everything. But it's like, you're going to destroy a lot of things that are alive if you do that, okay? So it's like... Let me get something with the 6 of dice, please. Continuing on, yeah. Judgment. Okay. Eddie and the Hangman. Well, sorry, that's Eddie. Oh, what's his fucking name again? The second I stop watching these shows, I forget the names of the characters. Judgment. Oh, yeah, he's looking at the beach. That's what brings him back. As he gets pulled up. Okay. Wow. This is a big message. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Stranger Things. Okay. But in Stranger Things, there's... What do they fucking call him again? Oh, I forgot all the names of the people. Frank. Okay, anyways. There's this dark, evil energy, okay, that is trying to come back alive. And by coming back alive, it summons people's souls out of them. It kills them. It sucks the life out of them. And they die in 3D. Okay, so that's Eddie being pulled up. Okay, he's actually sacrificing himself in this scene to save everybody else, which is the Hangman. He hangs himself, literally suspends himself in the air so he distracts them because, okay, somebody's being possessed. So, I forget what this guy's name is. We're just going to call him George, okay? So, George is being possessed in this scene. In the actual show, he's being possessed. What he has to do with all of this energy that's being brought into him, he has to picture a scene from the past. And what he chooses to picture is this scene where him and his mom are on the beach. Okay. And I think his name is Tommy. I think that's what it is. Tommy, maybe. Okay. So Tommy and his mom on the beach. And then when Elle comes through, okay, Elle comes through to save him. Elle is the character in this whole series that has telepathic powers and telekinesis powers. Okay, so she comes actually in to help him, and she brings him to the beach, and she brings him to that memory. And by bringing him to that memory, he comes out of it. He comes back into himself, and he stops slipping away. Okay, another one, like his little sister, she starts getting possessed by the same demon, and in order to keep her in her body and keep her in herself, she starts listening to a song. It's actually Kate Bush running up that hill. She keeps listening to it over and over and over and over and over again, and that song keeps her in her body so she doesn't slip away to the demon that's trying to come back alive. Okay, so stay with me. Okay, stay with me. So yeah, I think I did. Okay. Okay, I just got this weird message. I was just told, I don't think that's how you spell judgment. Isn't there an E? If there isn't, mind this. But all of a sudden I'm looking at that word judgment and I'm going, that doesn't look right. But maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm being told it was spelled wrong. So that's a different message. And then look, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords all in reverse followed that message of me hearing that something was spelt wrong. So what I want to say is that I feel like, oh, sorry, my ass cheek is itchy suddenly. What I feel like is somebody like made a demon chase you, or planned on sucking you dry, or killing you, or killing this next life, or putting you in danger or something. Okay, because something around you they said was dangerous. It's almost like, okay, so a simple analogy would be, it's like you have a bunch of angels around you, and this person comes into your life with all these demons around them, and they're trying to push this person's angels away from them, so then they can become all darkness. Like, do you get it? And then somebody comes in to save them and sacrifices themselves. Okay, so I don't know if in the past you had somebody who cared about you that sacrificed something for you, and you don't even know. You have no idea what this person did. And I'm not even sure subconsciously if they even know what they did, but they sacrificed themselves, or the thought of you saved them. It was something along those lines. Either they thought about you and the past brought them to you, and then the past got them away from something trying to take them, because somebody was trying to confuse somebody around you, or you, okay, by trying to give you something, but then at the same time kind of taking it away and being like, there's this saying of this man from this show I watched a long time ago who dates really low women, and he said, you know, he feeds them and he feeds them all this love, and then he takes it away, and then she comes begging for it, and he goes, and that makes me God. And the cop was looking at him like, nope, that makes you a fucking idiot. You know, because he goes, this guy's like, women have 2 holes in them, or 3 holes in them, 5 holes in them, I don't know. And he's like, mouth, pussy, ass, or whatever, and heart. He's like, you just got to learn how to fill them all. And it was so trashy, you know, because the character who's saying it is so fucking trashy, and you're thinking like, yeah, okay, like you're God's gift, right? But at the same time, it made a lot of sense, because what he was saying was that he feeds off vulnerable women, and he feeds them all this love and all this sexual energy and all this, and then he takes it away so then they can't live without him. Okay, that's what kind of I'm feeling like this demon has been feeding. Like, maybe you feel like you can't live without this demon, or this demon's in your head all the time. Okay, but there's somebody around you that pulls you away from that demon, right? It's all your memories with them put you back in your body, because obviously somebody, I don't know if they don't want to be here, or if they want to die, or if they've had really close calls in the past and they're kind of on that like life or death kind of balancing act, and they don't really know if they want to live or if they want to die. The thought of you brings them back to reality. And that's your work that you're doing with somebody. That's why it's coming up with Virgo. Work and routine. This dog all of a sudden just started barking in the neighborhood, and it's been quiet all morning. So obviously he's triggered by something, and that's what it seems to be. Like, you are triggered by something. And I mean, the universe just wants to say, basically, they're like, you're lucky that you didn't get cleared out, right? Because it seems like you had quite a target on you, because you just didn't really care. You know, some people are like that. They just don't, you know, life is life or death. Like, you're either living or you're dying. And one day you could be here and the next second you could be gone. You know, like, the definition of life to some people versus the ones who never want to die because they want to live forever, because they've got so much unpaid karma and so much debt that they can't go anywhere. And you know what I was thinking of too? All those people in comas. I think people go into comas because they have so much work to do, and they don't sleep. They don't allow themselves to sleep properly. They don't do any work in their dreams. So they have to be put in comas before they die, so then they can get the work done before they leave. You know, I don't think you're there. I don't think you're there. And there could be also this point where, I think you have like, I just got totally thrown off. I do think you have some type of special powers. Whether it's telekinesis or telepathy, or you can just, you're like clairaudient. You can hear things. You can hear people's thoughts. I think that's what it is. I think you can hear people's thoughts. And that's like a gift. Obviously, that's a superhero trait that was given to you by your mother in womb. Because she talked to you so much in her head, and then you turned it on. And by listening, by turning it on, when you actually start listening to somebody who is trying to communicate with you, right? They could possibly save you. Like, you know, when they say like, when women get pregnant, and they're like just about to jump off a bridge and they pee on a stick and they're like, okay, well, this changes everything. This changes my life from wanting to die yesterday to having life inside of me. Like, things change people. And it's always unplanned by you subconsciously. But consciously, there's always a plan put in place if you're following the right path. And as long as you've had those angels, you know, around you, they're going to help keep you on that path. And where you're led to down that path is where you were supposed to go. Those are the people you're supposed to see. That's the experiences you're supposed to go through, right? It's when we stop ourselves and we stop the road and we start going down somewhere different is when danger kind of strikes, where you start hearing this demon again. You have to follow somebody's voice. Okay? It's like, if you can't follow their voice because you can't hear them, then picture them, because somebody is trying to lead you somewhere, because it's their job. It's their job to do this. Page of Scoops. Oh my God, she is so cute too. Lucas's little sister. I forget her name. But man, oh man, is she ever smart as a whip. Some of the things that come out of her mouth, and then, oh yeah, they're trying to get her to crawl into the vents to go find this secret room. And the girl goes, you know, do you have any, do you have any phobias? And she's like, I don't have phobias. Like, no, I just want to know if I'm going to die. That's all I'm concerned about is if I'm going to die, I'm not scared. I just want to know if I'm going to die or not, because you're putting me in child endangerment right now. That's what it was all about. Child endangerment. Oh, she's so smart. She always just thinks of the right thing. You know, she knows how to use scoops for taste testing. She knows she doesn't even have to pay for ice cream. She can just keep getting taste tests, right? That's a huge message. And then we've got the 7 of scoops with the Knight of Strands. So we've got the 7 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands, or the Knight of Wands. So that's friggin' Gargoyle. I forget what his name, Argoyle or something like that, Arga. And he is the pizza delivery boy. And he is such an amazing character. He's just got this breeze on life. Like, bro, chill out, smoke a joint, and eat a fucking pie. You know, like, you don't gotta worry about what's going on other than what you got in front of you right now. That's kind of his. Plus, he'll get your pizza delivered in like 2 seconds. So yeah, he's got this easy, chill personality, but he's got to make money, so he does it good, right? Maybe that's what you've got to learn, is how to make money, possibly, it seems to be a lot of money involved with this. How to make money again. Fast, quick money. Right? Make money. And maybe something like that. Maybe you're going to work the system with something too. That's genius. Whenever you can work the system, do it. I'm always a proud advocate of that shit. Because you wouldn't believe how many how many organizations and write-offs and stuff that you can join and be a part of that just gives you money back, or at least you don't have to pay so much of tax. And like, there are things you can write up for, like dental with your kids. Anyway, here in Canada anyways, we have a lot of benefits and stuff up here, but you got to find the right ones, you know, like you got to talk to the right people and sign up for the right programs that get you the right help, right? But like, fucking work the system if you can. Who can afford it all? Let's be real. Okay. So clearly this message is somebody is helping keep somebody away from the darkness. Okay. And, you know, a while back I was dealing mushrooms, and I met this couple. Like, I don't deal drugs or anything, but I just got a hold of mushrooms. I think it was like 10 years ago or something like that, this bag of mushrooms. And, I met this couple at a bar, and I just gave them. I didn't sell them. I just gave people mushrooms. I didn't sell them for money. Like, I just gave people mushrooms because I was really on a good mushroom trip, and I made a lot of mushroom herbal teas, and I had a lot of third eye openings and awakenings, and it was just a very eye-opening experience. And when I met this couple, she goes, I forget where he was. He like walked away or something. He was like talking to my sister or something. And she goes, you know, he's a full blown meth addict. And I'm like, you can kind of tell by the teeth, you know, and I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, no, like, you know, there are nights where I wake up and he's not in bed and he's on a full bender in the streets. And he's got he had a full-time job, 9 to 5. She's like, but just sometimes, you know, he falls off the rails. And she's like, so I like to get him mushrooms. She goes, because he'll eat the mushrooms and then he would go scuba diving. He goes scuba diving at the specific place around the corner from where I live. And I just thought that was crazy. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. Like, this guy eats shrooms and then goes under the waterfall and stares at the fish. Like, I would fucking lose it. No fucking way in hell I would go swimming on mushrooms. But that's just me, right? But she was like, she was dealing with a full-blown addict. Like, he you know, he was sober for years, but he could just all of a sudden fall off the wagon. And he always came home. He never spent their savings. He never did anything like that. But sometimes, every now and then, he just had a slip, and that's the devil creeping in again and giving him a little, oh, by the way, remember me, you can just come do this and forget about all your sorrows. And he would actually go and forget about life and all of his sorrows. And his wife was just somebody who learned how to deal with it from him because he was such a good man and he was worth saving. And she's the one who keeps him on track. Right? Sometimes you need somebody that's going to keep you on track, and they don't have to be a registered therapist. They don't have to be a nurse. They don't have to be a doctor. They can just be that ear there. It's just a memory for you. It's stepping in your mind with somebody in a safe room and knowing that this thing can't get you. It's really all it is. So, there is a bright horizon for somebody coming. It's just whether or not this message is for you and whether or not it resonates, because it doesn't resonate for everybody, and the messages are definitely not for everybody. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope this helps. And if you want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If not, don't worry. And if you would like to like the reading, that would be great, because YouTube hates me. So that'd be great for liking the video. And yeah, enjoy the freeness that is this channel, and have a positive, awesome, life-changing weekend if you can. And if not, just have a regular one. Peace out. Take care. Word to your mothers. All right.